my name is Casillas, and I am a yoga and dance teacher and yoga therapist candidate with Prema Yoga Institute in New York. Today, I invite you to join me in this fun, dynamic class to just unwind, especially if you've been teaching the whole day, if maybe we are going through different transitions in this point where we are in life, different seasons. I invite you to join me into this fun yoga practice. You don't need anything, but I do propose or suggest, invite you to have your mat. If you don't have a mat, you can use a towel. If you don't have a towel, you can do this on top of a carpet, whatever is comfy for you. All right, so let's get started. All right, I invite you to come on top of your mat or in your carpet, in your towel, whatever you're working with today, and just come into a comfortable seated position. Maybe the legs are bent, maybe they're not. Whatever feels yummy for you here. And go ahead and sigh it out. Maybe we just need to release things that are there, the emails, the work that we were working with. It's just there, just release it, just shake it all off here. Perhaps placing the palms over the knees here and slowly bring the awareness into your shoulders. Begin to roll the shoulders back here. Continue to breathe. Every time we breathe, we are adding more oxygen into the body. Exhale, bringing the shoulder rotations forward. Every time we breathe, every cell in our body is breathing here. Good. Maybe this time taking an inhale and allowing for the arms to come up as we inhale and exhale, allowing for the palms to come face to face, down through the nose, into the heart space here. Inhaling as we interlace the fingers and exhale as you push the fingers out. Take a deep breath in. Arms come overhead once more. Good. And slowly here, releasing down. Do this one more. Inhale, arms up. Maybe we look up into the thumbs, maybe we don't. Exhale. Bringing the palms in front of the heart space here, interlacing the fingers, and exhale as you push them back out. Good. Once more. And exhale, releasing. Good. And this time here, imagine as if you're in the ocean, your hands are waving forward and back. Good. Getting that movement all the way down into the fingertips. Exhale as this time we start twisting towards one side, maybe placing the hand beneath us, one over the knee. Taking a deep breath in, allowing for space to come into the spine, and exhale as we twist over to one side, holding it here, taking 2 deep breaths. And exhale as we come back to center. Yes. Maybe this time we add a little bit more movement into the spine. If you ever heard you're only as young as your spine, we tend to lose as we age a lot of that mobility. And slowly this time going the other way. Taking a deep breath in and exhale as we twist. Holding it here, 2 deep breaths. And slowly releasing here. Maybe taking the ear and allowing it to come towards one out wide. Tuck them underneath the rib cage. Allow for the chest to come in. You can bring the heels a little bit closer or not, and just imagine you are a cascade. And all the problems, everything that's been heavy, just flowing away, up and over your back. Releasing the inner thighs here, especially if we sit a lot, if we have been sitting a lot. Exhale out, good. And then taking the torso, the weight of the body, and beginning to just create these circles. Whatever direction comes first, going as fast or slow, further, deep or not. And the other side. Continuing to breathe. And slowly, gently allowing for the circles to become smaller and smaller. Coming back to center here. Good. Taking the knees up, exhale, allowing them to come down onto the earth. Fluttering here our butterfly. And you can do this faster or slow, whatever feels good for you here. Taking 3 deep breaths. Good. And slowly here, bringing the hands behind you, taking the feet in front of you and doing some windshield wipers, allowing for both of the legs to fall into one side and then the other. Good. And slowly now, start coming into your back. Coming into your back here. And maybe allowing for the knees to come in towards the chest. And maybe we hold on to the left knee as we extend. The knees to come into the chest. And we hold on to the right knee as our left leg extends up into the sky. Begin to create these circles into the ankles. Exhale as we change the direction of the circles the other way. Releasing the rotation into the ankles, and this time we start creating circles with the whole leg. And changing that rotation. Switching legs this time, taking the left leg in, extending the right leg out, and this time creating ankle rotations with the right foot. Inhaling as we change the direction. Continuing to breathe here. This time the whole leg begins to create these circles here. Seeing if you can control, seeing if you can stay in this container. Exhale, going the other way. Pausing, bringing both knees into the chest, opening up the knees wide, and now now doing circles with both of the legs. Maybe this feels yummy. Releasing here, inviting that sound. Permitting yourself here to allow, making space for allowance. Good. And slowly now activating here our core. Now slowly here activating our core, right? Bringing the heels in towards the glutes. Allowing for the palms to come, the arms to be into the side of your body, palms facing down. Inhale as we begin to bring the belly button in towards the spine and lift the hips up, activating here the glutes. And exhale slowly, allowing for the glutes to come back down towards your mat. One more time, inhale. And exhale, bring the glutes back down to the ground. Good. Coordination. This time as we lift the hips up towards the sky, we lift the arms up and over. Exhale, release. Arms come back down, hips come back down. We're doing that 3 more times. Inhale, lifting the arms up towards the sky. And exhale. Releasing. Good. Activate those glutes. Last time. Good. And this time we're gonna hold. Walk the heels a little bit closer. Activate those glutes here. Keep the core engaged. Take 3 deep breaths. And exhale, release. Good. Maybe extending the legs out here, taking a moment here to just check back in with you, placing the hands over the heart. And whenever we're ready, bring the knees into the chest and begin to rock here, rocking it out. Making your way up and flipping now over to our hands and knees. Taking a moment here to just look at our alignment, making sure that our wrist, our elbow, our shoulders are in alignment, our knees over the hips. If you have knee sensitivity, feel free to double your mat, feel free to add a blanket, feel free to add a pillow here. Bringing the awareness into the tailbone. Go ahead, give it a little shake. Inhaling as we start to imagine the pelvis unfurling, the stomach coming in towards the earth as we peel the chest forward. Take a deep breath here. This is our cow. Woo. And exhale as the pelvis comes in and we start to undulate that vertebrae, that spine, releasing the head into our pocket. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release, coming back into our cow. And inhale as we come back into our cat. Good. You come into your flow here. go the other way. And this time, bringing awareness into your trunk here, into the torso. And imagine that you're a barrel. If you like peanuts, have you ever had those toasted, oven roasted peanuts? That's what we want to do with the body here. Inhale as we come all the way up towards one side, and then we come low. Taking a deep breath here, coming into another turn. Inhale as we come all the way up. Exhale low. 2 more times in this direction here. And on the other side. Taking a deep breath in here, bringing the whole body into this cylinder-like shape. Coming to center. Good, releasing here. This time taking your left leg and allowing for the toe to come up and pulse up to the sky, the roof. Taking a deep breath here. Continue to pulse. Bringing that knee into the chest, maybe blowing in a kiss. Exhale, taking it back. Inhale, blowing in a kiss. Exhale, taking it back. Good. This time, extending the leg, flexing the toes, tapping the toes over to the left side. Exhale as we tap towards the right. Tapping the toes towards the left. Exhale, tapping towards the right. Good. This time, the legs tap over towards the left. Stabilize your right hand. Inhale as you peel your left arm up towards the sky. And go ahead, if it feels good in your body, see if you can deepen or not that release, reaching higher. Imagining that this hand, this arm is our wing. And exhale as we close it. Threading it underneath, looking at the other direction here. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Last time. Exhale, close. Good. Bringing the hand down, walking both of the hands up, activating the torso here. Taking the left arm over the thigh, over the chin, and maybe lifting the opposite arm up and over. I'll turn this way so you can see. We can look up towards the sky or down. Taking 3 deep breaths here, getting that nice side opening. See if you can breathe into the side of your rib cage. Exhale, windmilling both of the hands back down, taking that left leg, lifting it up, back, bending the knee, give it a couple of pulses. Take that knee and lock it behind your right leg. So we're in this bind. Walk your hands so that they are in front of your legs and push the earth away here. Getting a nice hip abductor release. Take 2 deep breaths. Exhale. Walking the hands back. Go ahead and unfurl. Let's take a moment here to come back to our cat and cows. And if this is too much on the wrist, feel free to come to your fist, your forearms, all right? Do whatever feels good for you here. Now we come over to the other side. This time the right leg, start pulsing the toes up towards the sky. Inhale, right knee comes in, blow it Doing 3 more of these. And slowly walking the hands back up, stabilizing the core. This way. Placing the right hand over the right thigh, the right shin, and inhale as we allow for that left arm to come up toward the sky. We can either look up, look down, or neutral, whatever. Honor your body here. Taking 2 full deep breaths here. This is our gate pose. What entrance are you working on right now? Exhale, release. Lifting the leg, bringing it back, bending the knee, giving it a couple of pounds here, and taking that bent right knee, tucking it right behind the left. Walking the hands so that they're in front of your body, and then pushing the earth away here. Taking 3 deep breaths. This nice hip abductor yummy stretch. Exhale, release, walking the hands back to center, unbinding, unfurling the legs here, taking the knees wide. Start allowing for the glutes to come down towards the heels as the arms stretch further out here. Coming into our child's pose, releasing the forehead into the ground, taking 3 deep breaths here. Coming back to your body, find your breath. Find your neutral. Slowly here, leaving our legs as is, walking the hands over towards the left side, taking our right hand, placing it over the left, and then slowly releasing here, getting a nice deep stretch. Exhale, coming over towards the other side, taking the left hand over the right. Go ahead and allow for that left hip to come down. Inhale. Coming back to center. Walking the hands back. Tucking the toes into the mat here. And slowly allowing for the heels to come into the glutes, coming into this toe stretch. If this is a lot for you, feel free to move away from. All right, you can also put a bolster here, a towel here, but we're really releasing the deep fascia, the connective tissue into the toes. Exhale, release. Unfurling the toes, tapping the toes behind the mat. Slowly coming down here into our hero's pose, taking the arms up. And interlacing the fingers, pushing up towards the sky. And we just give a semicircle into the front. And exhale, semicircle, the other side. Releasing the hands down here. Good. And maybe we grab onto the back of our heels or into the back of our mat. Allow for the chin to come in toward the chest as we find the palm of the head. And slowly keep it here for 2 deep breaths. Exhale, slowly push away with both of the hands. Tuck the toes into the mat and bring the hips up towards the sky. Coming into our downward facing dog. free to have the slight bend in the knees. Here, push the earth away. That's the essential part. Go ahead and allow for the heels to come down one at a time, pedaling through here.
I found you. I found you.
Maybe walking the feet up to meet the hands.
Slowly, I found you.
Bending the knees here, allowing for the belly to be over the thighs, and giving yourself a body hug. Releasing the head, taking 2 deep breaths here.
I found you beautiful. I found you slowly. I found you.
Exhale, extending the legs. Slowly start rolling up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Rolling the shoulders back, allowing for the palms to face forward here. Take 2 deep breaths, connect with yourself. Good. Inhale as we take and lift the arms up towards the sky. Palms together here, slowly magnetizing down through your eyes, through the throat chakra, and into the heart space, anahata, heart weight. Slowly changing the direction of the hands, chin into the chest, and begin to roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bending the knees here, wrap your hands around your body, release the head, take 2 deep breaths. Inhale, see if you can straighten out the legs, hands into the shins. Push the chest away, halfway lift, take 2 deep breaths here. Release the hands down to the mat. Take the left foot back. And inhale as we drop the left knee. Look in front of you. Exhale, stabilize up. Coming into a low lunge. Interlacing the fingers here. And let's do that semicircle that we found earlier in the practice. Go the other way. Exhale here, release this time, we open up to one side. Allow for the right arm to scoop up, both hands towards the center. Exhale, open up the other side. Inhale, left arm scoops up. We release, both hands come down. And we lift the hips up, coming here into our pyramid pose.
in this smoking chaos.
Place the palms into the mat and glide that right leg up and over. Coming into a 3-legged. Bend the right knee. Stack it over the left.
I found you. I found you beautiful.
Take that right knee into the right elbow. Exhale, straighten it out. Right knee into the left elbow. Exhale, straighten it out. Bend the right knee. Third it in between both hands. Exhale, lift up, high lunge. Start opening up that back leg, allowing both of the hands to open up here, looking over that right arm. Entering our warrior 2. See if you can reach with your right hand. Release the left hand. Open the palms that's facing the sky and exhale, reverse. Take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale, come back into your warrior 2. Go as deep or as not as you like. Reach out. Open the palm. Good. Scoop up. And if you'd like, you can take your hand here, bring Extended side angle here. Keeping a neck as a continuity of your spine. Releasing as you come back up. Good. Once more. Coming back into this container. Dropping both of the hands. Gliding that right leg up and over. Releasing here. Coming into our downward facing dog. Dropping the knees, chest, chin. Arm relating forward as we come into our baby cobra.
I found you beautiful. I found you exploding.
Tucking the toes.
I found you.
Coming back into our downward facing dog. Walking the feet.
Smoking chaos. Our shoulder blades kissed.
And slowly rolling back up. Lifting the arms up. Exhale, releasing the hands in front of the heart.
Smoking chaos. Our shoulder blades kissed. I found you.
Connecting to your breath.
I found you.
Now doing the other side. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Palms together. This time, maybe see if you can look up to see your thumbs. Exhale, allow for the hands to come down through the third eye into the heart space here. Take a deep breath. Exhale, change the direction of the hands. Tuck the chin into the chest. Start rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. Bend the knees here and give yourself a warm, yummy hug. Release the head. Take 2 deep breaths. Exhale, release the hands. Straighten the legs. Allow for the hands to come into the shins or the thighs here. And push the chest away. Coming into a halfway lift. Take 2 deep breaths. Slowly walk the hands back down into the mat. This time take your right foot and step it back as we lower the right knee into the earth. Look in front of you and exhale. Peel the arms up towards the sky. Take a deep breath here. Once again, take the fingers, interlace and push the palms up towards the sky. Feel that length. Exhale, draw that semicircle into one side. And go the other direction. Slowly this time here, release now over towards the left side. Opening up wide, take 2 deep breaths here. Scoop the left hand underneath and up and over. Take a deep breath and exhale. Open up towards the other side. Inhale, right hand scoops up. And then both hands come down, framing that left foot, tucking the right toes and slowly coming up into pyramid pose here. You can keep the knees slightly bent if that feels best for your body. Allow for the hands to come into the mat and see if you can glide that left leg up and over, coming into a 3-legged dog. See if we can bend the knee and stack that left hip over the right, getting a nice hip opener. Take 2 deep breaths here. Taking that left knee and bringing it to see if we can match it up to that left elbow. Exhale, extend back. Bending that left knee and seeing if we can match it to that right elbow. Exhale, extend the back. bending that left knee and see if it can come in between both of the hands. Exhale, opening up into high lunge. And see if this time we can open up the other direction, allowing for the arms to take this shape, this warrior two. Good. See if we can release the back hand. Reach out with your left arm. See if that palm can open up toward the sky and bring the blessings your way as we take it back. Take 2 deep breaths here. Inhaling, coming back to our warrior two. This time releasing the back hand, reaching out, flipping that palm forward, scooping up. And if you'd like here to get more of that oxygen into the lungs, feel free to bring the hands over that left rib cage, taking 2 deep breaths here. Exhale, returning back to your warrior two. Allowing for that left elbow to come over the left thigh, scooping that right arm up and over. Keeping the neck a natural extension of the spine, coming into our extended side angle. Take 2 deep breaths here. Exhale, releasing one more time. Bring that left elbow over the left thigh. Scooping that right arm over. This time, dropping both of the hands to frame that left leg. Gliding that left leg up and over. Back to our three-legged. Returning here to our downward facing dog. Dropping the knees, chest, chin, looking in front of you. See if you can undulate the pelvis down into the mat and scoop up through the chest. Taking 2 deep breaths here. And then this time taking the fingertips. And see if you can come into the balls of the fingertips. Slowly out wide from your mat. See if you can activate the chest up. Allow for the right shoulder to come down towards the mat as you look over towards the left side. And exhale, push up. These are called rolling cobras. Left shoulder down into the mat. Look over towards the right side. And exhale, push up. One more time. Right shoulder, look over towards your left. And left shoulder, look over towards your right. Good. Slowly release. Bring the palms into the side of the chest. Curving the toes into the mat. And slowly coming back into your downward facing dog. Walking the feet to meet the hands. And rolling up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Lifting the arms up all the way up into the sky. And exhale as we release them in front of the heart space. Taking a moment here to connect. All right, in this moment, I invite you to bring your left hand over your chest and your right hand over your left ear. Maybe closing your eyes if it's available in your body right now. And just take a moment to sense here the entirety of who you are. Maybe these feelings of well-being to emanate, to ripple out through every cell of your body. Think about a person who you want to send these feelings of well-being as we enter this new season. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone who you love. we can open those feelings of well-being, like a flower into the chest space here as we come to our final posture. Stabilizing our left leg and maybe allowing for our right leg to come to the side and slowly scooping it up as we maybe place that right foot into the inner thigh. Again, holding these feelings of well-being. Exhale as we offer them out into the universe, to our students, the world around us. Slowly releasing. Now going to the other side. We stabilize the right leg. Maybe we take that left leg into the thigh, or maybe it's down here, wherever your tree is at today. Holding on to these feelings of well-being, of health. And offering them back up to the world around us. Releasing here, wiggling it all out. Wiggling it all out. Wiggling it all out. As we come down into our mat. Wiggle the right leg, wiggle the left leg. Right arm, left arm. And slowly release here. We come into our Shavasana. Maybe you take your hands and place them underneath the head, scooping up the head and gently releasing the weight of the head back down into the earth. Allow yourself to come back into your homeostasis. Maybe placing here your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your belly. Noticing how your hands move when you breathe. And I invite you at this point to think about a resolution for you as we enter this new cycle. Maybe one starting in the present tense. In the I am. And allowing to ripple throughout the entirety of yourself. Slowly here. Begin to come back to this space, maybe wiggling the fingers, the toes. Taking and coming into one side of the body here. Taking the left hand into the earth and gently pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Tapping your legs, your chest, just awakening as we come back into this space. You can take your index finger and your middle finger and tap in the space between both of your eyes. Take a deep breath. Just to recalibrate our nervous system, tap into the upper lip. stepping into the heart space. Taking the hands in front of the heart. And in yoga, Om means yes. So yes to being a little bit stress-free. Yes to wishing health and happiness upon ourselves, upon our students, upon our community. Om. Thank you. And if you'd like a little bit more extra sauce, go ahead and rub the hands, creating what we call the Vital Life energy force. So heat in the body. Taking the palms over, across the eyes, take a deep breath. Exhale, just washing your body here with that heat, with that prana, with that energy. I thank you so much for allowing me into your space, and I hope to practice with you again.